Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. This is my desire. I'm coming at you with another lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who are doing this work with 100% accuracy and truth and with sincerity. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there who are also pushing this word with truth and sincerity. To you all, I'd like to say shalom. And here we are again, around this time when Esau do his festivities and all his madness in diverse places, while our people wickedly and ignorantly follow along and do without will. Ignorantly. And not understanding that this thing is this day is a big deception, and it's also a waste of your time and money, and the Lord hates it. The Heavenly Father Yahweh hates this day because it's full of idols. It doesn't he just hates this day. It's and our people, they partake in the festivities and the events in this day every year, all day long, willfully and cheerfully, through complete ignorance. You niggas, yes, you niggas, wake up on the eve of this day. No, better yet, the starting of the month. Going in between the month and the beginning of the week of this stupid holiday that y'all call hollow and holy, and it's not. It's the complete opposite. You niggas and you heathen out there, you be demons all throughout the year. You do things, but as soon as this month come around and we start heading into the week, y'all want to act like y'all all holy and cheerful and act all like nothing happened throughout the year. Y'all try to befriend your enemies. Y'all try to not be the enemy. And y'all try to let bygones be bygones for a whole week. And a little bit after. Because another one's popping up called New Year's. And y'all gonna pretend like shit's cool. Pretend like nothing's been going on in America. Pretend like everything's all good and not bad. Well, in reality, everything's all bad. Everything's all fucked up. And you're just playing make-believe. You people walk around this month and within this week with a big ass mask on your face, being all happy and golly. You lie to yourself and you lie to the people around you. Oh, a Merry Xmas. I hope you have a Merry Xmas. Oh. And then y'all start, and you're not even blessing people, you're cursing people by doing this. This doesn't favor any Israelite that partake in this or get some type of blessing from these people's mouths. You're being blessed by false gods. When somebody saying Merry Xmas or Christmas or whatever, they're cursing you because this day is a curse, and it's a deception, an illusion. And you niggas, you fall for it every time, every year, all the way through the Roman Empire, all the way up until today. You niggas just don't learn. You just keep partaking in it. And before I woke up to the truth, yeah, I was partaking in it too. But I stopped. That's the big difference. I don't do this shit anymore. Because the truth is out. And I chose the truth over an illusion, a lie. So, yeah. You niggas, you niggas just gotta perish because you niggas are not gonna change. You're gonna keep falling for the same whoop-de-doop. You're gonna keep going in the loop all the way until this man destroy you, delete you. He already abused you enough. He very close to just deleting you niggas now. He have no more use for you niggas now. His objective is almost complete. While you niggas is sitting up here buying all this bullshit, setting up this damn festivity all over again, putting on your fake mask, cursing one another ignorantly, and pretending like nothing happened throughout the year, or the years before, or the decade before, or the century before, or the millennium before, and so on, so on. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to put an end to all this madness very soon. Next year is going to be a hell of a year. You think it's bad now? It's only going to get worse and worse for you niggas. It's going to get waxed worse and worse all the way up until the deliverance. And you niggas ain't going to get delivered. You're going to get the very sharp end of the stick when this shit throw down. Because you niggas just won't listen. You keep doing the same shit over and over and over. Even despite all the warnings and signs in your fucking face. A lot of these signs are fucking literally mind-blowingly clear. And you niggas just cannot see it at all. It's crazy. But the Lord has blinded your eyes. He's deafened your ears. He silenced your tongues. You can't speak. You can't see. You can't hear the truth. You can't. It's not in you. It's not for you. Only thing is left for you niggas is just to be charcoal and firewood. Because y'all choose to not listen or see or take in the warnings that your creator has been throwing in your face your whole entire lifetime and beyond that. Because we're all reincarnated. Let me repeat myself. We're all reincarnated. We've been here before. We've been doing this before. We've been doing this throughout history. It's a mix and repeat. But this time, it's the last time. There's no going back after this. This is the last chance for all you motherfuckers to get it right. For myself to get right. And so forth, so forth. There is no next reincarnation after this. For you niggas, yeah, it's gonna be another reincarnation. When you die through this coming fire that's coming, or these tragic deaths that's coming, that the Lord is gonna put on the face of the earth, yeah, you're gonna be reborn in the kingdom. But you're gonna be so shamed when you realize what you've been doing in this lifetime. And you ask for you heathen, I wouldn't want to be a heathen. Nah, I'm straight. I wouldn't want to be you Moabites. I wouldn't want to be you Japhites, you Ammonites, you Hamites. None of you. I wouldn't want to be none of you. Especially not you, Esau. You Edomites. I definitely wouldn't want to be you. But let's continue on with the lesson. Xmas, or what people call Christmas, it's just Saturnalia all over again. It's you people are just worshiping a pagan dark holiday out of pure ignorance. You're worshiping gods that I'm pretty sure most of you niggas don't know none of. The Queen of Heaven, Tammuz, and Nimrod. You're also worshiping the Immaculate Conception, which is complete nonsense. You're worshiping so many things out of ignorance. It's crazy. I want nothing to do with the shit. Because the Lord is watching all this. He's marking all you niggas. Every time you niggas do this shit, you're being marked for death. Did you all know that? You're being marked for death. You might not be put to death right then and there. But when this judgment run through, he's not going to have no mercy. No mercy. When you partake in these pagan holidays and these events, you're being recorded. Every idle thing we do, every idle word we speak will be held against you when the Lord starts passing judgment on people. It might not be nothing going on right now, but when it start happening, you're gonna realize the day of the Lord is here, and it ain't gonna be no mistaking, and it ain't gonna be no escaping. That time is coming very rapidly, very, very rapidly, and he's not gonna hold back. It's coming to the point when the Lord just gonna stop holding back on you niggas. This is a grace period. A grace period been going on far long enough, to be frank. The mercy seat is just here. He's just waiting. Like, okay, my prophecy's gotta go through. I gotta get this going through. He's going down the list of all the things he wants to happen before he start passing judgment on you niggas. And you niggas are just so ignorant to these prophecies that are just flying off the pages. They're going right before your eyes, and you don't even know what's what anymore. All the stuff and the events that's going on in the world today, they're all prophetic. They're happening the way they're happening for a reason. Because time is ticking down to that very last prophecy that everybody's waiting on. And you're waiting on it too, and you don't even know you're waiting on it. The sad part about it is, when that prophecy happened, you're going to be put to death. because you don't know what side of the prophecy you're on until it's too late. Now, partaking in these festivities, these pagan festivities, you're marking yourself to be put to death when that time comes. I don't want to play. And before I begin this video, I like to say fair use, fair use. Any and all things I use in this video is not for monetary purposes, but for educational purposes only. I repeat, it is not for monetary purposes, but educational purposes only. Thank you.
Saturnalia is probably the most famous Roman holiday, which may have something to do with its proximity to Christmas. But what is Saturnalia? Quick summary, Saturnalia was the Roman festival of the god Saturn. It began on December 17th with a mass public sacrifice at the Temple of Saturn, followed by several days of feasting, gambling, drinking, and most notably, the role reversal between slaves and slave owners, a holiday when slaves were encouraged to dine with their slavers, talk back to them, and even make them serve the slaves. But I want to make this video more comprehensive than a simple summary. We know a lot about Saturnalia, but no single Roman source describes the festival in its entirety. So we need to piece together our picture of Saturnalia from different sources. In this video, I'll be citing from these Roman sources. I've put them in roughly chronological order here, and I'll cite them throughout the video. A few notes about our sources. Notice that these guys span 500 years of history. It's pretty naive to assume that Catullus, who was growing up in the 1st century BCE, was celebrating Saturnalia the exact same way that Macrobius was in the 5th century. Even the length of the festival changed throughout its history. In the time of Catullus, it lasted 7 days until December 23rd, but then was shortened to 3 days before the Emperor Caligula extended it to 4 or 5 days. So any summary of Saturnalia is an imperfect reconstruction based on what time period we're talking about or based on what location we're talking about. Also notice that these dudes are mostly super elite members of society. Yes, Epictetus was a former slave, Lucian was born into a middle-class family, but many...
And Lucian, wicked. Like, these Edomites, bro, through all history, bruh.
These guys were the 1% of Roman society, so take their perspectives with a healthy dose of skepticism, especially when they're talking about the experiences of their own slaves. But let's get into it. Breaking social norms was the central theme of Saturnalia. In his poem on the holiday, the poet Lucian has Saturn pronounce, "During my week the serious is barred, no business is allowed, drinking and being drunk, noise and games of dice, appointing of kings, and feasting of slaves." So you were encouraged to break from your normal social inhibitions, drinking games, dancing naked, and gambling, which was usually forbidden in public.
Did you start using Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or Snapchat between the ages of 8 and 18, and now you're...
Sources talk about people...
See, do I have to, like, continuing, like, getting naked, drinking in public, while naked, and all types of nonsense, and like, bro,
playing a game called the King of Saturnalia, where a king was chosen by chance who was then allowed to boss you around during the entire festival. Several sources also describe gift giving during Saturnalia, giving gifts like clothes, food, or money, but also crazier gifts like pet birds and puppies, like the Roman poet Martial mentions. But the ultimate example of breaking social norms during the Saturnalia was the role reversal between enslaved people and their enslavers. Remember, Rome was a slave-owning society. Some scholars estimate that anywhere between 10 to 40% of the population were enslaved.
Israelites. Those slaves were Israelites. Remember that.
Class Romans enslaved anywhere between a handful of people to dozens.
And these images, whitewash. Like, I mean, this one, maybe not so, but these people, they had us in chains. And whether you like it or not, even now you're still in chains. It might not be a physical chain, but it's a spiritual, emotional, and mental chain.
And dozens of them. Slaves in Roman society did the farming, the cooking and cleaning, the entertainment like music and comedy, but they also had specialized professions like medicine and accounting. Slaves were considered part of the upper class Romans' familia, which, despite its similarity to the English word family, is probably best translated as household. The male head of the household was called the pater familias, a divinely ordained ruler over his wife and children, as well as his slaves and their children. So, even though Saturnalia had public religious elements like that mass public sacrifice at the Temple of Saturn, at its heart, Saturnalia was a domestic religious holiday.
Mass temple sacrifice. They were slaughtering people. Like literally, animals and people alike. For this day that you people are just ignorantly just celebrating. It's crazy. It's a lot more to what this fella is saying. A lot more going on with this day than what this fella is talking about. I'm not gonna continue. You guys, you can see his channel on the screen. You can go to it. You can continue to watch that. I'm gonna seek another video. And you know what? I'm just gonna do a everyday video or commercial of this damn holiday to show you the big ass illusion that you people are just walking around about doing, even though this damn kingdom that you call America is crumbling before your fucking eyes. You motherfuckers are paying more taxes and more money to people that don't even live on this land, that are falsely calling themselves our people and living in our land. And you Edomites, they're your people. And you're paying for these very same people. And not getting no benefit out of it. You Edomites that are in America, yeah, you so-called white people, you're getting the very sharp end of the pointy stick right now. You're not getting any of the lavish, you're not getting any of the benefits. You're sitting here, you're being ripped to pieces. Your pockets getting empty. You're getting beat up by the government. While at the same time, this is your kingdom and you're not getting anything out of it. And when our kingdom start up, you're not going to get anything out of it as well. And it's going to be even worse than what you see today, because when we start ruling, we're going to get not only payback for what you've been doing to us throughout history, but you're going to get deleted. The Heavenly Father said it. Hey, he said he's gonna do away with you Edomites because of what you've been doing throughout history since the very beginning. You guys are getting the short end of the pointy stick. You're supposed to be getting your blessings, but now y'all miserable, and y'all paying with y'all misery by filling the pockets and the happiness of your own people who are being super greedy, while you sitting up here being greedy as well, but still suffering. You're a pack of dumbasses, and you don't even know it. You're being deceived by your own people while trying to deceive our people. You're trying to deceive our people while being deceived by your own people. What madness is that? Um, yeah, this.
Oh, Santa's here! Santa!
First thing you hear when you click on this, it's a damn shame.
Wow, look at him being all fancy.
Oh yeah, that music. I'm gonna skip through this.
We're bringing the energy, friends.
Do I have to say what I'm about to say? You see a big tree cut down from a forest right before your very eyes. There's a chapter in Jeremiah. There's a scripture in Jeremiah that explains this. I'm gonna speed it up because I'm not about to be on this all day. You can look at this. Look at these people. They're all because of a standing tree that symbolizes many things. Many pagan things. That involves idols, gods, all sorts of nonsense. But yeah, that was in New York. All right. Before I go to that, this is Jeremiah 10, and I'm gonna start at 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you. O house of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, which you just saw just now. Literally, you just saw it. You ain't see him cut it down, but you can see that they cut that tree down. By all the branches that were cut off on the side, the way it was tied up on that truck. I wonder how many men it took to cut down that tree. Continuing on, verse 2, thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of a forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammer, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. People do this every year. They decorate their trees, put things on the tree without knowing what it symbolizes, and get all cheery and glum and stare at the lights all day and pretend like shit is good. The Lord gonna put you people to death. Now, here's what that damn tree represents. Here on the screen. Same with the wreath that people have in their homes. You can see it on the screen. Pagan origins of the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is in... Yeah, I'm not gonna even read it. Just read it yourselves. I'm gonna put it on the screen for a little hot second. And then I'm gonna go into what Saturnalia or Xmas, they're what their idols represent. Now, there are 3 idols that this day represents. The Queen of Heaven, that gives birth miraculously to Tammuz, which is the Immaculate Conception. And the tree being Nimrod's penis is a representation of that crap. Because when he died, the only thing that left with him was his penis. And Tammuz being resurrected. The resurrection of Tammuz, which is a complete lie and a myth. This whole thing it has so many deceptions to it. This day that you people are partaking in, it's crazy. The evergreen represents life during death. Tree fertility. You know, the little decorations and crap represent. You saw it in the picture. It's wild. But you people are like, eh? Or evergreen is the rebirth. Everlasting rebirth. Yeah. You people are just you partaking in stuff you so ignorant of. And at some point I was ignorant of it too. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everybody in some shape or form that were born in America or in this kingdom have taken part in this day that you all are taking part in still. But the big difference is a small number of us stopped taking part in this. Because we know what time it is. We know what's about to happen, and we know what this shit represents. This shit ain't a joke. But it's a joke to y'all until it's a joke no more. You're gonna try to take it serious at the last minute, and the Lord is not having it. You last minute people, you get your shit together, or the Lord is just going to get rid of you. And then that applies to me or anybody else. I'm not a perfect man. Nobody in this world is perfect. I'm not a perfect man. I'll say it again. I'm not a perfect man. But at least I'm trying. A lot of you motherfuckers, you're not trying. So with that, I like to say and give all praises to, honor and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. This is Matazah. And this is a lesson on this pagan day that you people are worshiping on. Yeah, you're worshiping. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there. To y'all, I like to say shalom.